Do you have an ear for music? Do you play a musical instrument? Or do you sing in the shower at least? Because that's the topic of this lesson. I'm sure some of the words you'll hear will ring a bell. Before we start talking about music, pay attention to this sentence. Give me my guitar. The verb to give in English can go with a direct object and with an indirect object. You can use verbs like this in two ways. Pay attention. You gave me the money last week. You gave the money to me last week. In the second option, we add to me, but the meaning is the same. The verb to sing also works like this. You could say, sing me a song, or sing a song to me. The two options are correct, okay? And now I'll tell you a little story about music. My friend Amy has been a music teacher at a secondary school for years. One year, she had this excellent group of students in a class. They showed great interest in reading music and also in the history of music. The thing is, as there were such good vibes between teacher and students, Amy decided to organise a music show at the end of the course. Everybody was invited, parents, friends, and the rest of the students. They knew it was going to be a huge success. They had been practicing all the pieces for so long. But guess what? The day came and all of them gathered a couple of hours before the show for the last rehearsal. They went to the music room and found that it was locked. They searched and searched, but couldn't find the key anywhere. Amy was devastated. What could they do? People were going to be there in less than an hour. All their work, effort and enthusiasm thrown overboard. But then one of her students said, "You taught us that primitive populations made instruments out of what they found, bones, coconuts, or pieces of wood. Maybe we can find other things to make music in this school too." Amy's face lit up and said, "To the kitchen, quickly." Oh, because the kitchen was indeed open. And there were all the pots and pans. Amy gave some students some frying pans. Then she passed some casserole dishes to others. A student took some wine glasses and she gave some chopsticks to others. One student handed some empty bottles and knives to another. The moment of truth had arrived. The room was packed. Amy introduced the event as a homage to the essence of music, rhythm. She also said that the title of that jam session was Music is Everywhere. The students did the rest. They managed to create first-class instruments out of simple cooking utensils. The audience was standing and clapping at the end of the show. Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge. Well, there you go.
You know the word sound very well, don't you? As in the B sound. But sound can also be an adjective. You may know the expression safe and sound. We often use it when you talk about the end of a trip. For example, we arrived home safe and sound. It's a way to say that you're all right. Something sound can also be something that shows good judgment. For example, this theory has a sound basis. And if you sleep deeply, you can say that you had a sound sleep. So now you have a sound knowledge of the word sound.